about her husband.
Yeah,
Man.
but I mean, what else do we have? I just, the Grand Dame is the Grand Dame. She is like the Kathy Hilton of, Potomac. I think it's going to get interesting with Mia because there's obviously some financial things there. There's more about the health thing. Maybe we'll shift gears. The professor, Miss Osefo. I mean, if Miss Osefo or Mrs. Osefo does a deal with Peter, of course, from RHOA, and they open that restaurant in Baltimore, if they go into business, that could be very interesting. I mean, Peter's kind of a trip, I mean, so I don't know. I'm struggling a little bit with this season, and I'm just trying to ask myself, is it because we've seen such huge storylines in Salt Lake and Beverly Hills and my expectations are off, or are we pulling at straws? So I would challenge our audience, like, I don't know, debate me, I guess, because I
would like to do the same challenge because there were the last time we talked about it, there were comments, I think on YouTube, maybe on Instagram, but I think YouTube, where some people were like, what is Sarah talking about? This is a great season. Now, I do feel more like you. I do. And so I don't know, for me, it's not even Salt Lake. Is it just Beverly Hills that we just came off like World War III, the most toxic season ever? And it's just, I need a minute to adjust. Is it because we saw this physical violence between Monique and Candiace, which I never, support physical violence, but that was interesting. Like, is it just a lighter, right? Is it a lighter season in the P? There were some challenges, but nothing strong. Nobody. So I would like to open it up to the audience and leave comments on the YouTube video. Like, do people agree with us? Is the P off? Or is, because someone was like, what is Sarah talking about? And I didn't really comment, so it's not like I'm coming for you. They'll come for me too. Like, but they were like, just the P is great. And I'm like, okay. But I agree. I don't know if it's me with because I've watched almost all of it. I'm like an episode behind. Or is it just, it's a little off? It's a little off for me. I agree with you. I do.
Well, look, I mean, Candiace is like, I want to recast. Yeah,
No,
she's like, enough's enough. These guys don't have any storylines. I bring it every fucking season. And I mean, she kind of does. And she's doing so much. She's like a legit singer. She's on tour, these city winery tours. She's acting. She's got a film that's going to be coming out 2022, 2023. I mean, like she said, I bring all my friends. I bring all my family. I force them all to be on. And here's Giselle. All we see is her daughter, which I don't want to come after her. Her daughters are like awesome. And I think they do a good job of checking her, but it's like, what she's saying is how come the rest of us are exhausting everything we've got and she brings nothing? I
just don't know why. My biggest thing with Giselle is, why don't we see her date? You are like, I want to see Giselle on a date with some hot guy and him be mean, wonderful. It's weird. They're in love. I don't care what the emotion is. I want to see her date. I want to see her just on the town dating. That is her life, isn't it? She doesn't date. I don't know. And what is this about? So everyone tell us if you're a little bit off with this season too. As we wrap up and wind down, what is this about Robin's life being threatened? What was that?
Yeah, I wanted to find the Instagram post, but essentially Robin put up a message that someone wrote to her, wishing like death upon her. I mean, it was just
I saw that. I saw that. And I do the same thing she does. I put it on my story. You can call me out. I don't care. But when it's like just the crosses a line, I put it on the story. And someone's like, oh, look at you. And I'm like, no, I will put this on my story if you basically like are solo. I saw that someone, and Robin was like, can you believe this? This person's threatening my life or whatever. But I just don't understand what it was from. They just don't like Robin.
Okay. It was a couple weeks ago. It was following an all-new episode of Potomac where Robin shared a death threat she received from a fan over her current beef with Wendy Osefo.
Yes.
Robin was taken back by the message and posted, "This woman hopes I die over some people that don't even know she exists. Sick.
Yeah.
No need to harass her for her evil wishes. She is unfortunately one of many. I will just continue to pray for protection for me and my family and my cast." I mean, my castmates, who will also be harassed at some point over this long season, because we are all humans and far from perfect, from those wishing harm and evil over us because of a TV show. Shake my head, Robin Dixon. You know, it was, and good for Robin. She put up this woman's Instagram. It was so crazy. I mean,
I just listen. I don't even get into it now, but I see the same people. They like Margaret Josephs takes a shit. They like it. Teresa Giudice blows her nose. They like it. It's the same people. They go on every Housewives. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I do agree with what she said. Everyone listening, these people don't know that you exist in the world. So if tomorrow you get a cancer diagnosis and you're in a hospital a year from now and you're on your deathbed and you're about to die, Giselle Bryant doesn't give a fuck about you. And neither does Margaret Josephs. Here I go on a rant. I was so calm all fucking episode. Don't know you're alive. So I understand watching the show, having comments, hate watching it, participating. You know, I don't understand the adoration, or I mean, I think the adoration is just as sick as the hate. Oh, you're not. Oh, they commented back to you, so the whole week is made. Margaret Josephs liked my comment. You know, Kathy Hilton liked my comment. Yeah, I talk about when Kathy's on my Instagram here, and then it gets picked up in the press. That's business. Sorry, that's business. It's like, I don't know. So I'm just saying, guys, love your mother, love your brother. Those of you lucky enough to have your mother alive, like, love the people around you. Stop giving hearts and adoration. I mean, yeah, like, so, but I mean, I'm telling you, I'm not going to call out names. I know people that literally will go and like something Robin posts, will go and like something Kathy Hilton posts, will like something Andy posts, will like something Rachel Zoe posts, will like, I mean, we are all day. I'm like, man, they don't know you're alive. Pull it together. Sorry. I mean,
I love it.
If that brings you happiness, but I mean, so I say that all the time. It's just, it's the adoration. It's very, it's a weird thing. And I guess, I don't look, it's a bigger psychological issue that we don't have time for, right? It's like, you got to be happy with yourself, and you're not. Can I just say one thing, guys? Can I say one thing before we go? Because we'll post this. All of our talking I have on this Erica Jane. So haters, forget about hating Robin today and sending her death threats. Come for me. The shirt says Erica Jane. Here it is. I'm going to put up a picture of it when we post this episode. I didn't even realize I was wearing this until I started going on the air with you. And I'm like I said, I don't care if you EJ. I don't care if I love her or hate her. Let me tell you something. The day that woman says, I'm Erica Jane and we're doing another Pretty Mess tour, I am buying a ticket for every fucking city, because it was the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Shout out for the Pretty Mess tour.
Okay, that's it. Next episode. When's she going back on tour?
Girl, you need money. Scale it down. Get rid of all those background dancers. Come out with your fucking
all the outfit changes. Just do 2 outfits, 3 outfits. Call it a night. We don't care if you come out in your pajamas.